Hello there, peoples of the internet. It is your boy, as always, that Geek Guy 24, back at it again with another video. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers, kind of, per the box, deformation model BaiWei toys, TW1029. I mean, that's what they call it, TW1029. But this is pretty much BaiWei's take on a Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. So here's the figure, and let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So first and foremost, you got Megatron silhouette there, looking pretty cool. BaiWei toys up top, deformation model. You have the other side of the art, basically, and the other side of the box art. QR code right there. Go ahead and scan it if you want. Let's get it in focus first. There you go. Go ahead and scan it if you want to. Up to you. And then alloy metal Bokeet model. I don't know. Just nothing on here. The packaging is you can read that if you want to. On the bottom of the box, some things that I cannot read, and some product display. So it's pretty cool. You get some cool images of Megatron there in this tank mode, Megatron accessories, and that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have Megatron as he appeared in Revenge of the Fallen, and like I said, this is pretty much a third-party Megatron figure that I purchased from TFsafari. This is currently still available on the site, so go ahead and pick it up. But as far as the actual figure goes, this looks really, really cool. I love this little like off silver they did with it. It's like a gold undertone to it. Really love this guy. Really, really do. Let's go ahead and get closer. Add some details there. Got the tank treads in there. Got some gold, some of that off silver. Really cool. Get some screws. Really, really lovely detail. I've been wanting this figure for so long from Studio Series, but seeing as I had one from BaiWei on TFsafari, I was like, I need to get it. Top also immaculate detail. Really cool. Of course, you got some some Megatron head right there. Pause. I came out wrong. I'm sorry. But yeah, looks really, really cool. Of course, the back is a little messy. You just got the arm killer back there, but looks good. There's the top, there's the bottom, cleans up pretty well. You got the side, and you got the front, the other side, and the back, which looks really, really cool. Pretty cool. And as far as any articulation goes, these little cannons here can move up and down. There's on a singular hinge. This one, the main cannon can only go down. That's due to transformation. And there is no rotation, just due to how it transforms. But yeah, as far as any well, accessories go, you do get some in robot mode. These are mostly for tank mode. What these do is that they make it look a little bit more screen accurate. They're basically just like the little wings that he had on the side. Let's go ahead. These just like slot in right up in here. Go into this little groove right up in here, so you just press it down, get it lined up, and yeah, there you go. Pretty much that look, the quote-unquote spaceship mode that he had. And if you have the fusion cannon equipped when you have it transformed, and you cannot do it on the other side, fair warning, there's not enough real estate in there. So I mean, you can kind of get it on, but it's at like an angle, so that's pretty much the best you're gonna get. Yeah, just like it's just the fusion cannon is just like gets in the way of this hinge here, so it's not going to be able to fit. But yeah, I mean, from this side, it looks cool. I like how that looks. Gives a little bit more flair to it. But again, this is an additional accessory you can equip if you do so like. Now on to some comparisons. Here he is with his second in command, Starscream from Revenge of the Fallen. See how these two scale together, and I think they look pretty cool together. I like that. I like that a lot. And here he is with the 5-pack Optimus Prime. So you can see how these two scale together from the little forest battle scene. This looks cool. I like it. And the two stack up together. Pretty cool. So there you have that. But overall, a very, very good tank mode. A very Cybertronian alien tank mode. I do like it a lot. So let's go ahead and get down to the transformation. Now, if you want to, you can leave these on, but since I have one off, might as well take the other one off. It's just, it's optional. You don't have to remove it. I do it just to make life a little bit easier for myself. But let's go ahead and get started. So first thing you want to do, let's see, we're gonna go ahead and just lift this whole top section up. If I can get a grip on it, there you go. Just untabs multiple points. I'm just gonna freak it up a little bit. I want to get it out of the way, and then you're gonna want to come to the legs here, and then, or the tank treads, whatever you want to call it. Just bringing them out. Let this tab in right up in here, a little tiny tab right up in there. I'm gonna bring this out just like so. Have them all splayed out, and we can get started on the legs. So the first thing you want to do here is you want to come to these sections here. I'm gonna bring them up, bring them. You kind of just do it on their own. Just bring them up, like up and out, and then these will just kind of just slide in. Make sure it's all flush right there, and then you can bring this down like so. Bring this section down, the back of the tread. Bring that down. Then this will kind of just sit like that for now, and then this will become the front of the foot. And then what you want to do, don't hit the wall with it, is you want to come from this section, just bring it in, tab it in like so. Oh, and he does roll. He has rolling wheels. I forgot to mention, he has rolling wheels. They're very tiny, but they do roll quite well. Very tiny, but he does roll. And then let's get that back to the transformation. Get this lined up, rotate the leg so the thrusters are so these two sections here are facing you. Then you want to bring this out like so. Then you want to come to here. This is on the slider, so you just want to slide this down like so. Gotta free it up to where you can, oh no, you gotta push it down, then you can bring it, okay, yeah, then you can do it like that. Just pretty much collapse it in like so. And then you just want to finish it up. Just don't hit the wall again. And I just want to kind of just spread the feet out like so. Split the treads. And then you have a leg all done. So you can just go ahead and collapse it into the body. And then like so. And then there you have a leg all done. So second one, the same. Just bring this in. Doing it the opposite way, but it's okay. Bring this out. Bring this section, bring it up, make sure it's flush. Bring this down, make sure it is, there you go. Bring this little section down, collapse this in, like so. Bring that down as far as it'll go. And you want to not rotate it. You want to split the feet, there you go. And it is pretty much the same transformation as the Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. I have not owned that figure, but it is pretty much the same transformation. Then you want to rotate the leg, then collapse it in, and there you go. There you have the lower body all done. So now he just looks stupid. Look at that. This looks stupid right now. It looks stupid. Anyways, let's go ahead and get down to the upper body. So the first thing you want to do is get some more clearance as much as you can. You want to untab the arm from the body itself. And the transformation just tabs in. Can't see what I'm doing. For the transformation just tabs in right up in there. Want to bring it out. Swing the arm forward so this joint is facing correctly. Bring the hands to a more natural state. Same thing on this side. Just bring this out, and then you can start working on the back. So the back is get them standing up straight. Pretty simple. All you want to do is just fold this section of the cannon down, bring this down, and then this section here will just kind of just click, and then you can start bringing everything into the body here, and then bring the head forward so you get some room to operate. These you can just leave. They're fine. They don't get in the way of anything. We want to make sure that they're clear of these tabs because these will go into the arms here in a minute. So just bring those in here, and then you just want to line everything up, get everything tabbed in right up in here. So let's see if it'll tab in. There you go. Camera's not wanting to focus. I apologize. Tab it in. Tab it. There you go. Tab it in, and we're pretty much at the home stretch. Just want to get them standing up straight, and that usually works too. opens up. Now to finish it off, you just want to bring the head in and flip the arm so it's facing properly. Bring out this little thumb, and there you go. There is the BaiWei deformation TW what was it, 1029 figure in his robot mode. And yeah, there you go. It's a really cool transformation. I do quite like how it turns out, and to get a really incredibly looking Megatron, really cool. Do quite like how it turns out. But let's go ahead and get down to some details, shall we? So head sculpt looks really a little loose. It's a little loose. I don't know why. It wasn't loose before. Maybe we just need to dig in that hinge up a little bit. But yeah, it's a really cool head sculpt there. Yeah. Kind of wish the eyes were just like a little bit of like a what is it? Like a lighter shade of red, because you can't really see the eyes through all like the shadows, because they're like in his face, like as eyes should be, but like, you know what I mean, like the sculpt is like inside, so we can't really see the eyes too well. So I kind of wish they did like a little bit of a lighter shade. But the head sculpt itself looks really cool. Everything about this is like, the sculpting is nice. Got some of that I don't know what that is, like a bronze color. Looks really cool. Got some gold there. A little bit of gold right there. Moving up on the arm, some more of that bronze color. Same on this side, some more of that bronze color. Like, and again, it's like amazing detail. Really cool. And you got some more. See the tank tread detail. Same as you saw in the vehicle mode. Really cool. Again, just like basically a clean transformation. There's pretty much no backpack, which is nice. We'll talk about the gap in a minute, because there's something you can do about it. But yeah, really cool. Like the asymmetry on this looks cool. But yeah, like the legs, I think are my favorite part of this figure. Like they're detailed so immaculately. It's just so crazy. It's so good. I love it. And he does have die cast, by the way. These two bits on the back are die cast. Let's see if I have something. Yep, that's die cast right there. It's really cool. Gives him a little bit more weight to him. I like it. And you got thrusters painted out in that bronze color too. But yeah, overall, really cool transformation. Any articulation shines too. The head can look up all the way. You can't really see what I'm doing. Hold on. There you go. The head can look up all the way due to transformation. You can look down a good amount too if you undo that little neck hinge. Can do the whole a little bit too good. I'm sorry. Arms can do a full 360, no hinges, no hindering there. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to mention. You know, to untab the ankle tilt, they tab in. So you just want to tab it in back to tank mode, and then untab it back to robot mode, so you get a little bit more of some articulation there. But the arms can bend about 45 degrees, which is nice. On this hand, the fingers can articulate. There is something else we can do with this arm, but we'll get to that later. This arm can do a little bit over 45 degrees, which is nice. And again, you have the thumb here that just goes in and out, because what reasons, I don't know. No waist rotation, just due to how it transforms. The legs can go out about that far. You can go, if you bring them out a little bit, they can go forward about that far. Back, good amount. He does have the chicken legs, but he does get a good knee bend right there. Really good. He does have a thigh rotation. Really good. No hindrances there. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know English. But as far as the ankle goes, you do got the ankle tiltage, which I believe was present on the original figure. I'm not quite sure on that, but don't quote me, but I think it was. But yeah, so pretty articulated. You can get him into some pretty decent poses. Some not too dynamic, but you can get him into some good dynamic poses. But yeah, as far as the actual cannon goes, there is some functionality we can do with this. I don't know if it's Blast Effect compatible. I haven't tried it out. You know what? Let me get Magnus's effects part. Give me a second. Okay, I have 86 Magnus's effect part. Let's see if we can tab it in, that's not gonna work. Maybe this one? Yeah, that's just a little too big. Maybe a 6mm would do, but hey, that looks pretty cool. Kind of like how that looks. It's just a shooting prime in the back. I think it looks pretty cool. But anyways, as far as some functionality goes, you can flip out the sword, which is cool. You can do the whole that, which looks cool. I've always liked this Megatron design. This has to be one of my favorite Megatron designs from the movies. It's so cool. I like the assortment of weaponry you can do. Get some detail on that. Really cool. Pretty simple. Got some teeth right there. Is the future of our race not worth a single human life? But yeah, looks really, really cool. Now, as far as all this goes, let's go ahead and bring this in so I don't hit the wall with it. It comes with like gap fillers. Like I said, we just gotta bring these wings bits back in, and you kind of transform them. You kind of just have to like push them in, and I think that's pretty much all you gotta do with this one. Same thing, just kind of. Notice I wanted to go this way. Okay, so kind of want to have them mirrored like this, and then what these are gonna do is this is pretty much what I use them for. Don't really use them for the vehicle mode, but these are gonna just pretty much fill in that little gap that was present in the original figure. If I can get it lined up correctly. There we go. Come on, dab it in. Come on. Come on. You're not wanting to work with me. Maybe it's this one? I don't know. I get them confused all the time. No, it has to be on this side, right? Come on. Come on. Go in. Go to your home. Go to your home. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out off camera. Give me a second. Okay, I got it. Turns out I had them on the wrong side. But yeah, looks. I mean, hey, it fills up that gap pretty well. It looks a little bit more solid. It gives them a little bit more kind of a flare from the front end, which is nice. Doesn't really ruin the whole Megatron look either. But as far as this arm goes, you do get some other accessories with this figure. You get a whole new arm piece, which is nice. Really cool, very 07 Megatron. But let's go ahead and take a closer look at it. It looks really cool. The details are nice. And let's go ahead and pop this on. So what you want to do here is it's just on a mushroom peg. Kind of just want to like rip his arm off. It's like slide it off. If I can do it without bumping the camera. It is kind of tough. Oh, there we go. That was easy. And you just want to slide it on. Same way it came off. To the clicks. There you go. And there you go. You can have that look going on, which is cool. Kind of like that. That's pretty cool. As far as any additional articulation, the hands can open. The fingers can splay out all the way. You get a hinge at this one here, a hinge at this one, and that's all you're pretty much getting. The rest are just on single hinges. But hey, you can get some good some other good poses out of him, which is nice. Do quite like having a kind of quote-unquote fully articulated Megatron, which is nice. I like how that looks. And the one more accessory that you get is an optional head sculpt, which is nice. It's pretty much when he got shot by Optimus. Starscream! Bleh. Pretty much that scene. Again, pretty much the same head sculpt as we got in the other one, just without the eyes. Now to take this off, all you gotta want to do is bring the head down, and then forward, and then just slide the pre-existing sculpt off, and you get that's what you get. That's what you get. That's crazy. That's disturbing. Give me your fish. And you just slide this other one back on, and there you go. You got that look going on, which is nice. Pretty much this whole you can see his brains in there. Kind of, not really. You can see his eye though. You can see his eye pretty well. Get that look going on. Hey, whatever you want to do with that. Whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's disturbing. That is disturbing. So, as always, get some pretty good options here for this figure, which is nice. But let's go ahead and get down to some comparisons. Here he is with the Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen Starscream, and I think that scales up pretty well. I think this guy may be like a little bit taller than the original one, Not quite sure on that, but that scale is, I mean, hey, that works for me. I like that. Here he is with the Fallen, and hey, like I said before, that works too. I like that. And here he is with 5-pack Optimus, and this is where scaling kind of gets thrown out the window for me. I know Megatron's supposed to be a little bit taller than Prime. It's just a little too tall. It's a little too tall for my liking, but they look good. They look great together. That's just an iconic duo right there. It looks cool. I like that. I like it a lot.
Is the future of our race not worth a single human life? Get up, get up. You'll never stop at one. I'll take you all on.
So there you go, peoples of the internet. There is the transformation, whatever how they pronounce it, TW1029, or Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. So yeah, overall, I think this figure is great. Never owned the original Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series Megatron, but this one is a great substitute. Highly recommend you buy one if you can. At the time of recording this, it is TFsafari still has it in stock, so which is where I got mine from. I think it's about $32, and for shipping and everything, I think it's like a dollar shipping, to be honest. Dude, like here in the US, you know, the tariffs and all that, but I'm not gonna go into that. But anyways, as far as the figure goes, highly recommend you get one. I love it. I love this guy so much. Great addition to my collection. Finally have a BaiWei Decepticon Megatron, and I don't know why I said Decepticon. I finally have a BaiWei Megatron in my collection, besides the BaiWei movie one. And since they're remaking the Optimus for Leader class, yeah, I think they should remake some of the Megatron figures as well to go along with that. Maybe even Starscream, because I mean that guy's old. It's a great bold, great figure. But just kind of wish some of them could use a little bit more updates, you know. But yeah, that's for the near future. But as far as right now, this is a great substitute if you don't have a Megatron in your collection. Again, BaiWei has a whole bunch of stuff that you can buy from TFsafari, not sponsored. It's a whole bunch of like movie stuff, pretty much movie stuff. They have stuff from TF1 all the way to what is it? Rise of the Beasts. TF1 stuff, BaiWei movie stuff, Dark of the Moon stuff occasionally, and just overall a great lineup of figures. And if you don't have any in your collection, highly recommend that you get a few of them. But yeah, that's basically been it. So overall, I would give this figure, based on sculpting, paint, articulation, overall a 9 out of 10. Actually, we'll go ahead and give it a solid 10 out of 10. Why not? I think it's great. Love the additional die-cast pieces for these two little back pieces right here. Great addition, gives them a little bit more heft to them. Overall, really great figure, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend you grab one. So that is basically it. Subscribe if you have not already. Turn on those notifications so you can stay tuned on what is to come. And I will, as always, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Stay safe until all are one, and I am truly grateful for every single one of you. Thank y'all so much for making this channel a possibility.